Greetings, personal governors. I'm JP.WATKINS. And today, attitude. You know, this is something I always talk about, especially when it comes to personal governance. Talk about the way you govern your attitude, right? As well as your actions. But I want to talk today about your attitude from within. Working on developing that. Why is that so important? Because too many of us, we derive our attitude and our value from outside of us. We let the way others feel about us dictate who we are. So like I said, I'll tell you, I'm a writer, right? So I write different stuff. Now imagine if I write to an audience for just, so as soon as somebody give me some feedback, oh man, you got too much vulgarity in that. Oh man, this is too hardcore. Hey, look, this comes from a lot of my life experience. I'm sorry that you had this very cushy, mushy, gushy experience. That wasn't my reality. I had a very hardcore childhood, and I lived in the streets, and I seen a lot of things that were very, very bitter and vulgar. Okay, so I'm sorry that offended you. I'm sorry that kind of ruffled you in the wrong way. But hey, that's how it is. But a lot of times we let others dictate. So if you get a good response, that all the guys love your big bouncy backside, and you're like, oh yeah, I'm that stuff. Look at the way I slang this thing, right? And then if you happen to be, twigs thin, now you hating yourself because you ain't got no big butt. You hating yourself instead of loving. No, you have value because of who you are, because of your creator. God made you. So if he made you thin, that's the way he wanted you. If you happen to be curvy, that's cool too. But you have to love you from within, not from these outer forces. You got to feel worthy. Hey, whether you making, $10,000 a year or $10 million a year, you have an incalculable value. And a lot of times we let other people make us feel like less than. Don't do that. You are special. Not special because you're better than other people. Not special because you're bigger than other people. Not special because you're brighter than other people. You're special because you're a human being. And it's only one you. And nobody on this planet can outdo you. No one in the universe can outdo you. Think about that. Nobody. So that's like sometimes when I hear people say, never be another Aretha Franklin. Never. But guess what? I want you to look in the mirror and say the same thing. Whatever your name is, put it in. There will never be another me. Ever. You're unique. And you have to appreciate your uniqueness. So what? You don't sing like Luther. So what? You're not Luther. So what? You're not a comedian like Dave Chappelle. You're not Dave Chappelle. So what? You don't act like Tom Cruise or Denzel. You're not an actor. But you got something that you do and that you do well. What is your purpose? Why are you here? So what? You don't have this beach body. What you got works. Right? Make it work. There's somebody that's going to appreciate the body you got. So if it's a man that don't appreciate you because your butt ain't big enough, then you got the wrong man, sister. And brother, if you got a chick constantly trying to force you into being something you're not, you got the wrong sister. There's somebody that loves you for who you are, how you are right now. You have value. You are unique. And it's only one you, and it's never going to be another you. And nobody can outdo you. So why are we spending so much time trying to be a carbon copy of somebody else, trying to talk like somebody else, trying to walk like somebody else, trying to speak like somebody else, trying to be like somebody else? Be yourself and be excellent at being you. If you don't want to do certain things, you ain't got to do it. Don't let people force you into, oh, well, you know, you ain't doing this. You must be stupid if you ain't doing that. No, I must be me. That's not what I want to do. I'm a grown man and I choose not to do that. That's what I am. I'm grown and I'm making decisions for my life, not your life. Think about that. How many times are people guilting you to going into your account and spend money? Oh, you ain't doing this. You need to invest in this. This is a steal. Something crazy with you. If you don't go ahead and buy my package for $2,000 today, something wrong with you. You must want to be suffering in agony. And then $2,000 later, you still suffering in agony. Don't let people shame you, guilt and shame you into putting money in their pockets. You are special because God made you. And God didn't make no junk. So you got to dig inside yourself. And your attitude about yourself. That's why they call it self-esteem. You got to dig deep. Say, man, I'm worth it. Man, I am special. Man, I matter. Look in the mirror right now. You know, if you got your phone, take one of those selfies and type, I matter. And mean it. And every day you cross a mirror, every time you see a reflection of yourself, say, I matter and mean it. All right, that's my time. Go ahead, hit that subscribe button. In the meantime, persist, believe, and achieve.